So this is the top 15 of the Memorial 2. This top 15 is based on the high priced, not the minted, the S ones. The S ones have no NC. It's a S, the proof, of course. If you see, it's not minted wise. So the first two, 2006 and 99, the price, the sky is the limit. Then you have 2002 on number 3, on number 4, 2007, number 5, 1992. Then on number 6, 2003. Split it on number 7, 2004 and 2005. On 8, 1991. On 9, split it in 2, 2001 and 1987. All proofs. So the first one is the most valued and the last one is the less valued. So the most wanted is the first one and the less wanted is not even on the lists. Number 10 you have 2008, on number 11 1988 and 1995. On number 12 you have 1998. If I'm saying something wrong about the dates because I do it too much, you can read it. 1994, number 3, 94. So it was correct. And on 14, the 2000S, and 15, the 1990S. I made another more realistic list of the most wanted memorial against all rules. This is part 2. This part I already filmed it, but I was too tired to be focused because on number 6, the 2003D, I don't have an example. I didn't saw that. So I was stopped by 10. That was the last one. Going farther on number 11, 1987D, I took the high minted ones. So if the D is high minted, then of that date I take the D. If the no mint mark is high minted, I take the no mint mark. Mintage of almost 5 billion. They are all high minted. If you have a perfect one with a nice error, then you have at least a coin between the 2000 and the 10,000 with the perfect error, even way more. And a perfect error is, we'll find one and I will show it for you. What a perfect error is in a perfect condition, because they are high minted. This is first time that I examine these coins, so see with me. You have there by United States something, it's a small error, but it's not that worth. When I zoom too much, that's why I don't see sometimes things. On number 12, 2008D, a mintage of 2.85 billion. I don't have it. On number 13, 1995D, a mintage of 7.280. This one in a high grade, a perfect error, it will be 100,000 even. But exactly this one, I don't know. Maybe $1, maybe a 2, maybe a 200. It depends. Others on this coin you will have it in large amounts, but perfect ones are rare because of the metal. So the perfect ones are there. It's not that they are. I don't have to check anymore the prices or the grades. So it's only logic if you have like aluminium made coins that is only in circulation after 100 years. Do you think that you will see that it's new? It's just logic that you know it's going to be something. But if you can bring that aluminium on high minted or low minted of 100 years ago in a perfect condition, like when it was born on the first day from the minting process, it will have a value of I saw an Italian coin aluminium sold for a record price of 30 or 40,000. So don't underestimate aluminium coins. Take care of them if you have one. This one 88 is number 14 on the list. 6 billion. So I'm gonna repeat myself. It has to have a perfect looking, a high grade at least, and with some kind of variety. Why I'm showing these ones? They are all varieties, all from collection. But I'm going to point out what the perfection. Everybody knows nothing is perfect in this world, of course. But a high grade coin, the perfect one, okay, it has its standard as 70 plus. If you have that with something special, an error that's special, not an error that makes the coin less valuable, and it has to be always a small error. Like this one here, the S, it has a drop on it. Okay, and the E is weak. That's something unique. And if it's perfect everywhere and high graded, the 88, the mintage of 6 billion, 92 million, it will be at least 20,000 worth. On 15, 1998, D, the highest minted from the series of 98, 5.2 billion. I think I was filming that one. Yes, sorry for that. Because I was missing the 1980, yeah, and I'm missing also the 1989. Here I go again, 89. The 1998. So two that I miss. 19 94D, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. Let's take a look about a variety that can be a lot worse in a perfect condition. Looks like a doubling, nothing special. Doubling, doubling, doubling. The face has something. They are all the same, so I can compare it very good. Also, a little bit doubling. The D mark. The same here. This one has a beautiful doubling. And God has a beautiful doubling. I will zoom in less. This kind of doublings in the perfect condition, a little bit of center even, has a value of at least between the 10,000 and the 15,000 if it's a red high grade. With high grade, how much are they minted? The 7.1 billion. So even a 65 with this error will be at least 15,000 worth, because in God's, I have to focus the camera. I think I took the wrong one. I thought here is it, because I'm not imagining things. If I see something, I have all eyes. If I see something, I thought, what is the doubling? Is it because of the light? I know the light effect, what it does. Look, this is the doubling that I mean. A 65 plus is perfect with this doubling here. Only in God, in the Wii, has a perfect doubling, a shadow doubling. So this one, like I told, between the 12 and the 15,000. A little doubling on the date. Oh, the big D, smaller than this one, but nothing special. And if you look at the portrait, even the portrait is like double, because look at the hair and look here. This has also a strong portrait. They have all strong portraits. So this one, this small, the perfect doubling of in God's in perfect condition or lesser, it will be 1,000 swords, because the mintage is way too high, 7.1 billion. I'm gonna turn them all 5 around. It's going to take years, but just examining to tell you what's worth to take it to be great. Because people are still blind, the collectors. I understand that because there is too much false things going on. That's why the grade is important to protect, of course, but you have to know what to send to grade it. Otherwise, you will lose money. Like I saw at least 8 coins on the market of 7 in January. They were sold without grading for dollars, $5, $10. The maximum was like the dime 1960. It shouldn't be coming out of the mint house because it has a big error. It was sold for $100. If it was graded, it will be sold for at least 100,000 because it was perfect and not allowed to come out of the minting house. So it escaped, and you sell it for 100 because it was not graded. That's the thing. Here, a little bit worn off. That's it for the 1994. The highest minted, number 17, is the 2000D. This one, how high? It's only logic. 8 point, almost 9 billion. The highest minted of all the series. A perfect looking one will be priceless, but with an error like I see just now, the doubling in gold, a perfect doubling, will be more valuable. And I'm speaking about at least 30, 40, 50,000. It depends. But if you do have almost 9 billion minted, a high grade will not be that easy. The date also 2000 is very interesting for collectors, so they are going to make like a competition. The highest grade, I will get the perfect one, and some will say I will get the perfect one with an extra thing on it that nobody has, and they're gonna it's like a race with large amounts of money, of course. And then in the last place, the number 18, you have the 1990 mintage of almost 7 billion. I trust you see something weird. It's like, I don't know the words, but you see it with your eyes. Like this one also, the same, but on the other side. In God, what happened there happened here, by trust. And the portrait, the date. The 1990, I don't think you will have high grades because the metal of it, it's really strange. And this one will shock you. It's off-center, multi-error, but it will be nothing worth. But you have to look for. Here I can give examples for what to look on a perfect coin. The error on it, of course, that makes a value more valuable, like this here. The we from God we trust. In God we trust. The we, the, the. This is a catastrophe. This is too much. I cannot. There's too much damage. It's damaged with not with a hammer or it's you can see it clearly. When it was minted, something happened. It's off center, number one. The lettering, number two. The scratches, there are no scratches. Those are profile. It's like I see a ear on the cheek here. I'm not for sure, but sometimes you can see things. The beard, where is the beard? So this one has really no value, but if you have it in a perfect condition and not too much errors, only one small good looking error, it will be enough to be sold for a high price. Like here, the pillar on the right side, there is no path to the pillar. On the left side there is. You see the difference between right and the left one. I don't know what's. There is too much going on there. If you have only that error and the coin is perfect looking, it's also 10,000 worth. That was it for the memorial too.